experienced all, I think, the disruption, both in good and bad ways, that was wrought by the COVID-19 pandemic. But I think what this has shown me is how resilient, adaptive, and persistent our students, graduates, instructors, and staff are and can be.
As Price alumni, and specifically alumni of the MPA program, you are ready for public service leadership positions and for improving the management of public and nonprofit organizations. Use the confidence you've gained from your MPA experience to stretch yourself for that opportunity that sounds intriguing.
This test of the last year and a half has made you stronger. You are the ones that we are turning to say we're going to pivot and we're going to do this together. So I worked in the Clinton White House during impeachment. I was in the political affairs department at a time when no one wanted to talk to the president. And the first thing I learned about respect and truth was when I went to my boss, Craig Smith, and I said, "Could you tell him that nobody in the West wants him?" And he said, "No, that's your job." I thought, how do I say this in a way that doesn't come off as, dismissive, defensive, with lack of respect? And I said, "Sir, with respect, they would rather see someone else." Silence. But there are other places that we can use your help. I knew that I was talking to a boss along with colleagues who were watching how I handled myself. I knew that if I set a different tone, others would follow. Speak the truth, speak it with respect, and be honest. Talk to people. Figure out why you don't agree with them, but listen, respectfully listen. You are the ones who are going to bring people back together. You are the ones who have heard each other and know that there are more opinions and more thoughts and more brainstorming to do. You will do that. The secret to success is when you help, make sure that those people that you help go past you. Enjoy your adventure.
I was told I'd never graduate high school. I was told I would never be the person to go on to college. As a first generation college student, I received my bachelor's at Berkeley and my master's from USC. And it's just a dream come true.
The environment the faculty created in class, it totally changed my relationship to education. And it really just reinvigorated my love for academia, so much so that I'm working towards becoming a professor myself, so that I can hopefully create the same environment for my students that you all created for me.
I think what I want to leave on today is a quote by Pema Chodron, who's a Buddhist philosopher. She says, "Only to the degree that we expose ourselves over and over to annihilation can that which is indestructible in us be found." I think through this program, I've surely found my indestructible self.
For me, I think the biggest value that I've been able to take away from this program has been the relationships that I've made.
It's really taught me that public service and doing what you can to support the people is so important, whether you're working for a newspaper or working for the government.
The biggest thing that USC Price has given me was the diversity of opinions of my fellow classmates.
As a refugee, I relied on all public assistance programs, CalFresh, Medi-Cal, WIC, and I grew up really wanting to give back and to help uplift the communities that I was a part of.
The qualities that brought you to us, that we recognized in you when we accepted you, we didn't give you this, you brought it, and I hope that we helped shape the way that you will use it, are your sources of courage, your sense of curiosity, and the creativity that you bring to making social change. You really do have the courage to go out and keep battling sources of resistance, sources of political complexity, and all of the difficulties that you confront in trying to make a difference in the world. That's what's going to make you the leaders of tomorrow. So congratulations, classes of 2020 and 21, and fight on.